Yes, hello my dear students. Me Sir Gaudiman welcomes you all in our Path Maths online classes. Dear students, we are doing the chapter probability, and in the last videos we have completed our 13.2 exercises, and today we are going to start with the next exercise, which is known as your Bayes theorem, and it's very important. This is the theorem which is very much related with your conditional probability. So let us start with your Bayes theorem. So discuss with this Bayes theorem, let me recall the concept of conditional probability, my dear students. First of all, conditional probability was the probability in which we have to find the probability of an event in which a event has already occurred. Means एक इवेंट की प्रोबेबिलिटी हमको निकालनी होती है जबकि एक इवेंट उससे पहले ऑलरेडी हो चुकी होती है, एंड दैट इज गिवन बाय फॉर्मूला प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ए बाय बी, given by probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B. This was the conditional probability in which we need to find the probability, conditional probability of A where B has already occurred. Related to this conditional probability, if there are n events which are related to a single experiment, let E1, E2, E3 एंड अप टू सो ऑन En. देखिए कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी में सिर्फ एक इवेंट की प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालनी होती है जो कि आपको पहले की इवेंट ऑलरेडी हो चुकी होती है. अब यहाँ पर एक इवेंट की जगह देयर आर एन इवेंट्स व्हिच आर अकरिंग विद अ सिंगल एक्सपेरिमेंट, एंड दिस इज आल्सो गिवन दैट A इज एनी इवेंट व्हिच हैज ऑलरेडी अकर्ड. Now these are the E1, E2, E3, En are probable events, and in which this is given that A event has already occurred. Then out of these n events, if you want to find the conditional probability of out of any of the event out of n events, and this is given to the EI, then this is given by formula probability of EI into probability of A from EI, where EI denotes the specific event out of these n events. This may be E1, this may be E2, this may be E3, and up to so on. This may be your En as well. And divide with total number of outcomes, with probability of E1 multiply by probability of A from E1 plus probability of E2 into probability of A from E2 up to so on. This may go up to En into A from En. So this is your known as Bayes theorem, and this is the formula to obtain the conditional probability of a specified event out of n events where A event has already occurred. So in इस केसेस में क्या होगा बच्चों, आपको जो भी स्टेटमेंट मिलेगी उस स्टेटमेंट में एक इवेंट और एक इवेंट की प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑलरेडी हो चुकी होगी, वो आपको गिवन होगी, एंड there may be two or more events which should be related to a single experiment will be there, and we need to find the conditional probability out of the two or more events which are related to the given event A. So let me illustrate this formula through an example also. Example से आपको ज़्यादा अच्छे से clear होगा बच्चों. So let me discuss a question which is very much related with your Bayes theorem, and in which we are given with the event A which is already occurring, and out of two or more events we need to find the probability of E1 or E2 or E3, whatever it is given to you. So let me do the question number second from exercise 13.3, in which we are given with a bag contains 4 red and 4 black balls. We are given with the bag in which 4 red and 4 black balls are there. So let me write down the question first. There is a bag. This is the first bag in which 4 red and 4 black balls are there. This is your 4 red, 4 black balls are there in this bag. This is bag number 1. And another bag contains 2 red and 6 black balls. This is your another bag having 2 red and 6 black balls. Now question states that one of the two bags is selected. Out of these two bags, one bag is selected and a ball is drawn from the bag. पहले क्या किया हम दोनों में से किसी एक बैग को सिलेक्ट किया गया है और उसके बाद इसमें से बॉल निकाली है एंड विच इज फाउंड टू बी रेड एंड दिस इज गिवन दैट द बॉल ड्रॉन इज योर रेड इन कलर. सो whatever the given is your the event A and A which is your showing that the red ball is red. तो red ball आना हमारे लिए A event है. Now we need to find the probability that the ball drawn from the bag first. तो हमें probability निकालनी है कि यहाँ पर जो बॉल रेड बॉल निकाली हमने वो फर्स्ट बैग से आई. सो यहाँ पहले तो दो इवेंट आपकी परफॉर्म हुई हैं, क्या E1 और E2, जिसमें E1 जो डिनोट कर रही है आपको फर्स्ट बैग हमने सेलेक्ट किया है, E2 आपको डिनोट करती है कि सेकंड बैग सेलेक्ट किया गया है. सो देयर आर द टू इवेंट्स occurring with the same experiment and one given event is there that the ball is drawn and which is found to be red in color. So let me take first of all E1 and E2. E1 is your first bag is selected. This is your first bag is selected. This is event E1 and it is your second bag is selected. Okay, my dear students. Now what is it A? What is given to us? Given to us that event the ball drawn is your red in color. So now we have E1 as well as E2 as well as your A. So first of all let me see what is the probability of E1 here. First event को perform होने के लिए क्या probability है? This is your probability of E1 here. This is given by because we have only two bags and one bag is to be selected and this is given by 1 by 2. What about probability of E2? This will be also 1 by 2 क्योंकि हमें दो बैग में से अगर सेकंड बैग सेलेक्ट करना है तो only second bag is only one bag is there out of 2. So this is 1 by 2. Now let me see what is the case when our A from E1 is there. Means we need to find the red ball. A from E1 means red ball is to be drawn from the first bag. First bag से red ball आने की क्या probability है? Let me see क्योंकि ये जो हमें given event है this can be happen through your E1 as well as your E2 also. पहले फर्स्ट बैग सेलेक्ट किया जा सकता है उसके बाद रेड बॉल निकाल सकते हैं या फिर ये भी हो सकता है कि सेकंड बैग सेलेक्ट किया हमने और उसमें से रेड बॉल निकालनी है. लेट मी सी द प्रोबेबिलिटी फॉर द बोथ द केसेस. प्रोबेबिलिटी फ्रॉम A फ्रॉम E1 विल बी और हाउ मच? फर्स्ट बैग से रेड बॉल आने की क्या पॉसिबिलिटीज हैं? दिस इज योर 4 by 8 which can be written as 1 by 2. And what about A from E2? A from E2 is your the red ball which is to be drawn from your second bag. So second bag से red ball आने की probability this is your 2 by 8 which can be written as 1 by 4. Now this is the total cases we have discussed. Now Bayes theorem states that we need to find a conditional probability which is your taken from E1 from A. E1 by A means it is given that the red ball has already drawn from the bag and but it should be from the first bag. So this is the conditional probability of selecting the first bag whenever red ball is to be drawn. This is given by favorable outcomes is that first bag is selected and then the ball is drawn which is red. This is E1 by A means the conditional probability of E1 is to be find whereas A has already occurred and this is given by favorable outcomes क्या होंगे? पहले फर्स्ट बैग सिलेक्ट किया then we found a red ball or total outcomes will be there. First bag is selected then red ball is drawn or it may also happen that the second bag is selected and then draw a red ball from that bag and this is given by probability of E1 is here as 1 by 2 multiply by A from E1 is your this is again 1 by 2 to make the calculation easy. बच्चों अगर easy calculation करनी है then आप क्या कर सकते हैं ये cancellation मत कीजिएगा. Take this 4 by 8 this is 4 by 8 divided by again this is 1 by 2 into 4 by 8 plus what is probability of E2 this is 1 by 2 multiply by again A from E2 is 2 by 8. Benefit is that the denominator in complete term will be same. This is your 4 by 16 upon this is 4 by 16 plus 2 by 16 and 16 will cancel out so this is equal to 4 upon 6. Answer is 2 by 3. So probability of getting a red ball whenever the first bag is selected is your 2 by 3. So this is the case which is your known as Bayes theorem, in which two or more events will be there, which is your happening with a single experiment, and one event will already be given to you, and we need to find the probability of one event out of the two or more events. So this is known as Bayes theorem. तो बच्चों अगर मैं डायरेक्ट वे में बोलूँ तो हमें क्या होगा कि कोई भी एक इवेंट आपको जो हो चुकी है आपको उसके बारे में कंफर्मेशन बता दी जाएगी, दे दिया जाएगा कि ये इवेंट हो चुकी है और उसकी क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी है, और हमें दो या दो से ज़्यादा इवेंट्स भी दिए जाएंगे और हमें ये बताना होगा कि ये जो इवेंट पहले हो चुकी है ये कौन सी इवेंट के थ्रू या कौन सी इवेंट के में से हो सकती है. सो सेम क्वेश्चन विल बी देयर एज अ क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 इज देयर, which states that of the students in a college, it is known that 60% reside in a hostel and 40% are day scholars. Previous years results report that 30% of all the students who reside in hostel attain A grade and 20% of the day scholars attain A grade. अब आपको ये बोला गया है कि पिछले साल के रिजल्ट ने ये शो किया कि 30% जो कि हॉस्टल में रहने वाले बच्चे हैं उनमें से 30% बच्चों की ए ग्रेड आई, और जो बच्चे डे स्कॉलर्स हैं, घर जाने वाले बच्चे हैं, उनमें से 20% की ए ग्रेड हमें मिली है. तो एट द एंड ऑफ द ईयर, पूरे लास्ट के एंड में, वन स्टूडेंट इज चूजन एट रैंडम फ्रॉम द कॉलेज एंड ही हैज एन ए ग्रेड. तो दिस इज कन्फर्म टू यू कि जो साल के एंड में से एक स्टूडेंट हम लोगों ने सिलेक्ट किया उसको ए ग्रेड मिली थी, एग्जाम में उसके बाद उसको ए ग्रेड आई थी. तो प्रोबेबिलिटी बताओ कि वो स्टूडेंट हमारा होस्टलियर हो. देखिए दिस इज कंफर्म गिवन दैट द स्टूडेंट चूजन इज योर ए ग्रेडेड स्टूडेंट है, और वो हॉस्टल में रहने वाला भी हो सकता है, वो डे स्कॉलर भी हो सकता है. सो द इवेंट विल बी योर स्टूडेंट इज अ होस्टलियर और स्टूडेंट इज अ डे स्कॉलर. तो E1 और E2 हमारी दो इवेंट्स हो चुकी हैं कि बच्चा हॉस्टल में रहने वाला हो सकता है और बच्चा घर जाने वाला हो सकता है. लेकिन ये कंफर्म्ड है कि जो बच्चा हमें सिलेक्ट किया गया है वो हमारा ए ग्रेडेड है. सो दिस इज द इवेंट ए विच इज कंफर्म गिवन टू अस दैट द स्टूडेंट चूजन इज ए ग्रेडेड. सो लेट मी राइट डाउन E1, E2 एंड ए फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. हर क्वेश्चन में हमें ये दो या तीन बातें जरूर मेंशन करनी है, लिखनी है. what are the events given to us and what we are going to find. So first of all, let's take E1. That student is your hostelier, क्योंकि हॉस्टल में रहने वाले बच्चे भी हैं और घर जाने वाले बच्चे भी हैं. स्टूडेंट is your day scholar. Now A is the event that student got A grade. Student को A grade मिली है. Now dear students, what is the probability of E1? Probability of E1 क्या होगी? बच्चा जो हॉस्टल में रहने वाला है. There are your 60% students are there which are residing in your hostel, and this is given to us. Yes, 60% of the students who are residing in your hostel, that probability of E1 will be your 60% means 60 by 100, and probability of E2 जो बच्चे घर जाते हैं they are 40%, so 40 by 100 is there. Now let's see what is your A from E1 means the student who got A grade may be from hostel and may be from your day scholar. So what is the probability that the student which is chosen at A grade will be from hostel? This is your 30%. 30% students ऐसे हैं जिनकी A grade आती है जो hostel में रहते हैं. So this is your 30 by 100, and probability of A from E2, this will be given as your 20%. So this is your 20 by 100. Now what we need to find? हमें क्या किसकी कंडीशन में प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालनी है? हमें प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालनी है कि जो बच्चा हमें चूज किया गया था जिनको ए ग्रेड मिली है दैट विल बी फ्रॉम योर हॉस्टल, एंड दिस विल बी गिवन बाय E1 by A, बिकॉज E1 हमने लेट किए हैं हॉस्टल वाले बच्चों के लिए. सो दिस इज गिवन बाय फेवरेट आउटकम्स आर P of E1 into A from E1 divided by P of E1 into A from E1 plus P of E2 into probability of A from E2. Just put down the values of all the values of P of E1, P of A from E1 and so on. P of E1 is your 60 by 100. This is 60 by 100. Multiply A from E1 is your, this is 30 by 100. Divide by again 60 by 100. Multiply by 30 by 100. Plus E2 is your 40 by 100. Multiply by 20 by 100. So because 100, this will be 10,000, will be cancelled out from numerator as well as denominator. So you can take only 1800 divided by 1800 plus 800. So this is your 1800 divided by 2600, cancel out. This is your 9 by 30. So 9 by 30 is the probability in which the student is your host player, which is your obtaining A grade. So this was the question number 3, my dear students, from exercise 13.2. Let me do the question number 4 also. Question number 4 is your, let me first of all read the question. In answering a question on a multiple choice test, a student either knows the answer or guesses. किसी भी MCQ का आंसर देने के लिए बच्चे को या तो पता होता है आंसर का या फिर वो गैस करता है. It's very natural. Let 3/4 be the probability that he knows the answer. 3/4 probability है कि उसको आंसर पता है. And 1/4 be the probability that he guesses. और 1/4 probability है कि वो गैस करेगा. Assuming that a student who guesses at the answer will be correct with probability 1/4. अब ये मान के चलते हैं कि बच्चा जब गैस करता है तो गैस करने के बाद क्वेश्चन का आंसर ठीक होने की जो प्रोबेबिलिटी है वो 1/4 है. चलिए आगे कहता है assuming that a student who guesses over what is the probability that the student knows the answer given that he answered it correctly. क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालनी है हमें कि स्टूडेंट को आंसर पता था and this is given, this is confirmed that he answered it correctly. यानी कि ये confirmed है कि उसने आंसर को बिल्कुल ठीक दिया है, आंसर उसका ठीक है. लेकिन ठीक कब हो सकता है? जब उसको पता हो तो होगा या फिर वो गैस करता है, उस केस में भी आंसर ठीक हो सकता है. सो द इवन एंड इवेंट, दो इवेंट्स हमारे पास क्या हुई हैं कि या तो बच्चे को आंसर पता है या फिर वो गैस करता है, क्योंकि इन दोनों के केस के बाद भी आंसर ठीक हो सकता है. सो दिस इज कंफर्म दैट द आंसर इज करेक्ट, but this answer may be correct due to your he knows the answer, due to he guesses. So let me take the event E1 and E2. So let me take this one as E1 and E2. What is your E1 and what is E2? E1 will be the event the student knows the answer. Student knows the answer, and this is your E2 will be your student just guesses. Now A, this is confirmed that student gives correct answer. So we are confirmed or we are given the that the student gives the correct answer. तो स्टूडेंट ने करेक्ट आंसर दिया, ये कंफर्म्ड है और मुझे सिर्फ ये निकालना है कि वो उसको आंसर पता था तब उसने आंसर ठीक दिया. तो कंडीशन प्रोबेबिलिटी है कि आंसर तो ठीक दे दिया है लेकिन वो कंडीशन प्रोबेबिलिटी की निकालने में ही नोज द आंसर. सो लेट मी फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल फाइंड द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E1. प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E1 दिस इज गिवन टू अस. Given to us is here, let 3/4 be the probability that he knows the answer. This is given as 3/4. And probability of E2 is also given to you, that 1/4 is the probability that he guesses. Both are given to us. Now what about A from E1? A from E1 का मतलब देखिए बच्चों क्या है? A from E1 means that he answered correctly. उसने आंसर ठीक दिया. और E1 का मतलब है जब वो उसको आंसर पता होता है, यानी कि जब आंसर पता होता है तो उसने आंसर बिल्कुल करेक्ट दिया. एंड दिस इज योर वेरी नेचुरल. जब आपको आंसर पता होगा तो ठीक ही देगा. सो 100% केस इज देयर. दिस इज योर वन ओनली. एंड व्हाट अबाउट A from E2? A from E2 is your given as your, this is 1/4 is the probability that he answer it correctly whenever he guesses. यानी जब गैस करता है तो गैस करने के बाद आंसर ठीक होने की जो प्रोबेबिलिटी है वो 1/4 है. दिस इज गिवन टू यू 1/4 with your question. So we have all the values. Need to just put down all the values in your given formula, and which is given by P of E1 is your 3/4 multiplied by A from E1 is your 1 divided by a, this is 3 by 4 multiplied by a from E1 is your 1 again, plus, and this is E2 is your how much? E2 is your 1 by 4 multiplied by a from E2 is your 1 by 4. So to make the calculation easy, let me take this one as 4 by 4 and this also 4 by 4. So this is your 12 by 16 divided by 12 by 16 plus 1 by 16 will give you 12 by 13, and this will be answer. So the answer is your 12 by 13, in which student knows the answer and he answered it correctly. So this is your all about the exercise 13.4 till question number 4. Let me do the further question in your next video. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.